What's up guys, my name is Robin and welcome back to Will You Press the Button. Now for those of you who don't know how this works, you get an option, but there's a consequence, and if you press the button you go for it, and if you press the I will not, then you will not go for it. So let's see what the first one is. You can rewind time and go back to any period to fix any mistakes you made, but you can't forward time and are stuck in the past having to relive them all over again. Now, I wouldn't press this button. I'm going to go with no, and here's why. Because I think, I'm not a perfect person. I've made plenty of mistakes in life. But my mistakes in life have made me who I am. And for me personally, my mistakes haven't been so dramatic that it's had a massive effect on people around me. If, for example, I was a mass murderer and I wholeheartedly regretted it and wanted to go back and stop myself from happening, that might be a different story. But I personally think that people who make mistakes learn from them, and when you make mistakes it builds you as a person, and when you make mistakes you learn what's right. And I think without making mistakes the world would be a very bad place, because no one would know what was wrong and what would be the right thing to do and what would be the wrong thing to do. And also being stuck at that time again, would you have to relive, or being stuck in time, relive it all again? Would one want to go back to that amount of time? Would you be the same age as you are now? It's not worth the risk. And because of what I said before about mistakes kind of making people who they are today, I will not press that button. Getting all philosophical with you guys. 65% did not. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, next. You have your dream car and you never have to pay gas, insurance or repairs, but you can never wash it. Does that mean other people can wash it? Because I personally don't wash my car anyway, it's really bad, but I never clean my car. It's not dirty or anything. I don't particularly go anywhere that makes it dirty, and I don't leave stuff in it to make it dirty. It wouldn't make a difference to me. But I do need a new car, and insurance and gas and repairs can be pretty costly, so I'm gonna press that button and just hope I never get it. See, here's the thing, if I personally can't wash it, does that mean I can't get and take it to a car wash so someone else can wash it? That's how I'm taking it. I want a dream car. I want that car. I don't know what car it'd be, because I don't particularly I'm not really into cars. Yeah, Noah Guicam. Get someone else to wash it. Damn right, sir. Okay. You win $20 million and will live to be 150 years old, but you look like Charles Manson. Who the hell is Charles Manson? Let's have a look. Google. Charles Manson's dead. Oh, Charles Manson! American criminal led to be known as the Manson family. Is it worth it? He's a criminal. I'd be constantly ridiculed on the street. No thank you. I will make my own fortune. Okay, 56% pressed the button, did not. Nice, okay. I suppose you would have enough money for plastic surgery. You can have sex with anyone you want. You can never have a meaningful relationship. Why would you ever want that? No, I'm not even going to discuss that. I will not press that button. Really, 45% of people want to do that. That's just no. Them not good people. Okay, you can access the internet through your brain. You're constantly aware of it, even the deepest corners of it. Does that include the deep web? Because if it's the deep web, I'm gonna go with no, because red rooms are scary. Thank you. Welcome to the game. But if you had constant access to the internet through your brain, you would have all of the knowledge that is on the internet. But the problem with that is that a lot of the knowledge on the internet is wrong. So it's a difficult one because the internet is so self-sufficient and, you know, monitored by people like me and you guys. So much of it is wrong, but the knowledge you have, would it be correct? All of it? It wouldn't all be correct, so you'd have to kind of filter through it all. But then you'd have constant pictures of cats in your brain. Yes, please. I want constant cute cats in my head. Ashton J. Carney. I am one of the deepest, darkest corners of it. Nice one for you. Okay. You can have any video game you want once every 3 months, but you can't buy anything else. Nope. No question. I'll buy my own video games when I want my own video games. Thank you kindly. %65% of people went for that. So you'd only get a new game every 3 months. Not real gamers, man. Come on. Okay, you gain the power to never fart, but you can smell and hear every time another person farts. I personally don't see why farting is such, like, an embarrassing. Obviously, like, it's like some people absolutely fucking stink. But it's just a natural thing. Why would you want to do that? I mean, why would you want to put yourself through the constant smell of everybody else? No, why would you want to do that? Worst power ever. Alessandro Martinelli. You are quite right. You become immortal and invincible, everyone hates you and you live alone. So what would be the point in living if you had no one to live it with? I personally think that living alone, eternally, like never dying in general would be awful. Because you have to watch your family members and your friends die over and over again, and you'd never be able to get out of it. So immortality is not something that if it ever become available, it's not something that I would ever strive to have for myself. And even worse, to live it alone. But then is that kind of like a saving grace because you never have to see anyone die that you care about? I personally just wouldn't become immortal. No, I wouldn't do it. You just wouldn't do it. No, Jessica Hughes, you will not become the hero that Gotham needs or deserves. Ooh, Half-Life 3 is released, not by Valve. I mean, Half-Life 3 is in the works, is it not? Like, actually by Valve, so why would you want that? So no, I'd rather wait and have a Valve one, thank you kindly. Bethesda take the wheel. Bethesda are good. I like some Bethesda games. You gain the ability of God, but you know exactly the moment in time you will die, and there is no way to avoid it or stop it. Now, this is a sticky one for me because I'm not religious. I don't particularly believe there is a person that is in the sky above us that has power. I just don't, there's no kind of personal kind of like trepidation to anyone else. If you believe in it, that's fine, and respect to you, but I personally don't believe in God. And with that in mind, I don't know what kind of powers he has. Like the ability of a god. Like, okay, actually I read that wrong. Are we talking like Norse gods? Could I be Thor? Or Sif, or Loki? No. You know exactly when you die, so you know exactly how much time you had to fill. I don't think I'd want to know, though, because it'd be constantly on your mind. That'd be a psychological redundancy. No, thank you. 77% of people. Sounds like the Death Note. It does, you're not wrong. Just Vendera. Do a couple more. Yeah, you get free hats at any store, but you smell bad. I don't particularly wear hats, so that's an easy one. They must just be real big fans of hats. You play video games all you want. You play all the video games all you want for the rest of your life, but you die version. Is that not the consequence of playing video games for the rest of your life? Or playing video games excessively anyway? Is that not the consequence of that? Like, stereotypical nerd dies virgin. I don't particularly think that's true, by the way. But is that not like the stereotypical consequence of that anyway? No. Why would you want to die virgin? Why would you want that? No. No. They're just particularly nerdy people. Nothing new. Yeah, exactly. Rhett Overbay. Nothing new here. God, that poor person. We'll do one more. And then I'll leave one for you guys. Get through college with straight A's. Everyone copies your assignment and you get the blame. Well, surely if you worked, is that implying that? Is there a side note here? No. Is that implying that you, even if you studied hard, you wouldn't go out with straight A's? Because I studied real hard and I came out of college with straight A's. No one copied my work and I didn't get the blame for nothing, so I will not press that button. Why would you do that? Why would you not just study for what you earn? If you get a straight A anyway, then you can't be. Then the blame has clearly had a very little effect. Okay, let's see what the next one is. See if we can find you guys a good one to end on. Your private website becomes more famous than Facebook. You can never modify it. That's a crap one, and I wouldn't do that anyway, because if it's a private website, why would you want that? You would be rich, but your private information would be out there for the world. You'd never be updated, so you'd be stuck at a certain point in time, which would not be good. You can control every living creature in the world with thought, but you lose your arms. Now this is an interesting one, and this is one that I'm going to leave for you guys, because actually this could have pretty big consequences on when they say every living creature, I'm going to assume they mean humans. So humans, animals, blah blah blah. So this could have infinite amounts of consequence, both good and bad, for the people of the world, and for that reason I'm going to leave that to you guys. I know what I would do, but I'm going to leave it for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you've got any games like this that you want me to play, then let me know in the comments below. Make sure you keep an eye out for the rest of the videos that are coming out this week, guys. Until the next time you hear from me, as always, stay classy, gamers.